This First Alert weather update is brought to you by Mid-Michigan Metal Sales.
I'm First Alert Meteorologist Mathieu Mondro with your Friday morning forecast update. And for this Valentine's Day, we are expecting some fairly quiet weather through today. Kind of a nice little break between the snow that we picked up in the middle of the week, but then more snow ahead of us for this weekend. Now this morning, there has been a very narrow band of snow, roughly from around Swartz Creek to Grand Blanc towards Goodrich and the Metamora areas. But outside of that, the rest of mid-Michigan has been dry, and we do expect dry weather as a whole for today. Only a high of 23 though, so still staying on the colder side for this Valentine's Day. But into the weekend, this is where there are quite a few details to work out in the forecast. We have called a First Alert weather day for tomorrow. It is possible on Sunday as well. We're expecting 2 to 6 inches of snow only for tonight and tomorrow, potentially more coming on Sunday too. So this could be a multi-day event as we go into this weekend, as we are watching at least 2 systems that could pass through. And I will say, especially regarding Sunday, we're going to have to watch if that low phases correctly with the Saturday low. Essentially what happens when lows phase or they blend together is they sort of come together into one larger area of low pressure that expands the coverage of snowfall with it and can allow more snow to fall as well, especially with those totals. On Saturday though, for tomorrow, some dry air initially early in the day I think could still cause a bit of a slow start to some of the snow, kind of like we saw on Wednesday afternoon. It took a little while to work through that dry air first. But as we go throughout today, again, dry during the daytime at about 2 o'clock tonight. This is where we see those first snow showers moving in. But notice as they initially move in here for the rest of the night, the coverage still a little bit broken because of that dry air. But we eventually make our way through that. Through the morning, snow will only become more widespread. This is 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. Decent amount of snow falling there. By about 4 or 5 in the afternoon, so heading towards Saturday evening, some dry air in between the Saturday system and then the upcoming Sunday system will try to break apart some of these snow showers again. So more so a bit of a lull on Saturday evening. But if everything holds together well with that Sunday system, then through Saturday night into Sunday, we'll see the coverage of snow picking right back up again, seeing more widespread snow for us on Sunday. These totals right here are only until 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. So this does not include anything from Saturday night or Sunday. 3 to 6 inches for most of mid-Michigan here, anywhere north of Sandusky, Birch Run, and Chesaning, Owasso, Flint, and Lapeer. We have you at 2 to 4 inches. As far as Sunday's totals go, though, we have some probabilities at least that we are working off of here. Right now, there has been some uncertainty as far as the totals exactly for just Sunday by itself. We've seen them kind of all over the map, but with these probabilities, at least 4 inches of snow, it's a 70% or greater chance for most of mid-Michigan. That's a pretty good chance. For 6 inches, that probability is greater than 50% for most of our area too. So again, a pretty good chance. I would not be surprised if those numbers also trended upwards a little bit more too. So I think Sunday could almost be sort of a repeat of Saturday as far as totals go. Either way, should be a decent amount of snow both days this weekend. Behind that though, a little bit drier as we go into next week, but then the cold weather takes over. We have highs only in the teens with sub-zero lows for much of next week.
Stay with WNEM TV5 on air, on the go, and online for more news and weather updates.